American architecture is a fascinating journey through time, showcasing a rich tapestry of styles. It reflects the nation's history, values, and aspirations, evolving with each generation. From humble colonial beginnings to soaring skyscrapers, American buildings tell a story of innovation and adaptation over centuries. This essay explores the evolution of American architecture, highlighting key periods and styles that have shaped the nation's built environment. Early settlers brought architectural traditions from their homelands, blending them with new influences. They adapted these styles to the American landscape and available materials, creating unique structures. As the nation grew, so did its architectural vocabulary, incorporating diverse influences. Each era witnessed the emergence of new styles reflecting changing tastes, technologies, and social conditions. From the simple elegance of colonial homes to the sleek lines of modern skyscrapers, American architecture reflects the nation's ever-evolving identity. Understanding these architectural styles provides insights into the forces that have shaped the American landscape and its cultural heritage. The colonial period, spanning the 1600s to the 1780s, marked the beginning of American architecture, laying the foundation for the nation's diverse architectural heritage. European settlers brought architectural styles from their homelands, adapting them to the New World's climate and available resources, creating unique blends. British colonies showcased styles like Georgian and Cape Cod, which became iconic in early American towns. These houses featured simple, symmetrical designs with rectangular shapes and steep roofs, reflecting practicality and elegance. Wood was the primary building material, often left unpainted or painted in muted colors to blend with the natural surroundings. Spanish colonial architecture, prevalent in the Southwest, featured adobe walls, red tile roofs, and enclosed courtyards, creating cool interiors. These structures were designed to withstand the hot, dry climate, providing comfort and durability. French colonial architecture found in the Mississippi Valley incorporated elements like wide porches, French doors, and hipped roofs, enhancing livability. These features provided shade and ventilation in the humid climate, making the homes more comfortable. Following independence, America sought an architectural identity distinct from its European roots. The Federal style, which emerged in the 1780s and lasted into the 1830s, was characterized by neoclassical influences. Public buildings like the White House and the U.S. Capitol adopted Roman and Greek architectural elements. These included columns, pediments, domes, and symmetrical facades. These grand structures symbolized the ideals of democracy and the newly formed nation. Federal-style homes featured similar motifs, albeit on a smaller scale. They often had fanlights above doorways, Palladian windows, and decorative moldings. Brick and stone became popular building materials, reflecting a growing prosperity. The Greek Revival style, spanning the 1820s to the 1860s, swept America, fueled by a renewed interest in ancient Greece. This period coincided with the expansion of democracy and the rise of American nationalism. Greek architectural elements such as Doric, Ionic, and Corinthian columns became ubiquitous. Public buildings, banks, and even private homes adopted the Greek temple form. These structures often featured a rectangular plan, a gabled roof, and prominent columns supporting a portico. The Greek Revival style symbolized the ideals of democracy, justice, and civic virtue. It represented a young nation drawing inspiration from the birthplace of democracy. The Industrial Revolution dramatically transformed American architecture. New materials, such as cast iron and plate glass, became readily available. These materials allowed for larger windows, taller structures, and innovative building methods. Factories, warehouses, and train stations showcased the potential of these new materials. The Crystal Palace, built for the 1853 New York World's Fair, exemplified this new architectural era. Its innovative use of iron and glass created a vast, light-filled space that astonished visitors. This era also saw the rise of the Second Empire style, popular for its mansard roofs and elaborate ornamentation. This style, inspired by French architecture, was often used for public buildings and grand residences. Section 6. Reaching for the Sky, the Age of Skyscrapers. The late 19th and early 20th centuries witnessed the rise of the skyscraper. Advancements in steel production, elevator technology, and fireproofing techniques made these towering structures possible. Chicago, with its booming economy and need for office space, became the birthplace of the skyscraper. The Home Insurance Building, completed in 1885 and designed by William LeBaron Jenney, is considered the first skyscraper. It featured a steel frame that supported its weight, allowing for taller buildings with larger windows. The skyscraper became a symbol of American ingenuity, ambition, and urban growth. It transformed city skylines and paved the way for modern urban living. Section 7. Modernism, a new language for a new age. The 20th century ushered in an era of dramatic change, reflected in the rise of modernism, a movement that transformed architecture. This movement rejected ornamentation and embraced functionality, simplicity, and new materials like steel and glass. Architects like Frank Lloyd Wright and Ludwig Mies van der Rohe pioneered new forms and revolutionary ideas. Wright's organic architecture emphasized the harmony between buildings and their natural surroundings. His Fallingwater House, built over a waterfall, is a masterpiece of this philosophy, blending nature and design. Mies van der Rohe championed the less is more approach, emphasizing clean lines, open spaces, and minimal ornamentation in his designs. His Seagram building in New York City epitomizes the sleek elegance of the international style, a prominent branch of modernism that continues to inspire. Section 8. Postmodernism and beyond. Breaking the mold. Postmodernism emerged in the 1960s as a reaction against the austerity of modernism. It embraced playful forms, bold colors, and a mix of historical styles. Architects like Robert Venturi and Michael Graves challenged conventional notions of beauty and functionality. Venturi's Vanna Venturi House, with its playful use of classical elements and bold colors, is a seminal work of postmodern architecture. This era witnessed a diversity of styles, from deconstructivism's fragmented forms to high-tech architecture's emphasis on exposed structure and technology. Section 9. Contemporary architecture, a fusion of innovation and sustainability. Contemporary American architecture reflects a globalized world and a growing awareness of environmental concerns. It embraces sustainable practices, innovative materials, and cutting-edge technologies. Buildings are designed to minimize their environmental impact through energy efficiency, green building materials, and integration with nature. Contemporary architects are pushing the boundaries of design with parametric modeling, three-dimensional printing, and responsive technologies. From LEED-certified skyscrapers to net-zero energy homes, American architecture is striving for a more sustainable future. The focus is on creating buildings that are not only aesthetically pleasing, but also environmentally responsible and socially conscious.